Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as most of you guys know, this weekend is Candle Day at Bath & Body Works, so I wanted to go ahead and film my Candle Day guide, just like everything you need to know about Candle Day this year. I usually do this every year just to kind of show you guys some sneak peeks of what's to come for Candle Day and just go over like my tips and tricks and everything I know about the sale. So Candle Day is always a pretty big deal at Bath & Body Works because it's the one time of year where candles are at their lowest price point all year round. It used to be just one day, but they've made it a whole weekend, and they've really just like gone into this as like its own little holiday because they release like tons of new candles for the occasion and tons of new collections. So it's really exciting. It's a great time to stock up on candles for gifts, get some for yourself as well since the prices are so great, and try some new scents. Candle Day is always like the first weekend of December. So this year it falls on December 1 through 3. So it's going to be a Friday through Sunday, an entire weekend event. So you have plenty of time to shop Candle Day. They also do it online, and I know in years past the online sells out quickly, but I'm not sure how they're doing it this year. I can't remember if they sold out last year, but I remember in years past when they only had it on one day, they used to sell out at like noon or something crazy like that. But now I know they have to make it last for 3 days, and they have a lot more inventory, I feel like, than what they used to. So I think they should be pretty well prepared. Now I know you guys want to know what the price is going to be, and I did hear that the price on Candle Day is $9.95, which is the same as last year's price. So that is the lowest price that you're going to find on candles all year. Plus you can use coupons on top of that if you have any. I know for me, all my coupons now are on my rewards. I know that's not the same for everyone, but I always get comments about that you don't get coupons, but I don't know. I can't really help you there. I think that's something you have to take up with the Bath & Body Works. I just know that most people get their coupons now through their app and shop on their rewards app. Just download, it's called My B&BW, and whenever I'm shopping I always like scan my rewards card instead of doing my phone number just to make sure it's going on the right account. They have tons of like free rewards with however much you spend in stores, and then it has all your coupons if you go to the offers page. So on my offers page it's actually saying that I don't have any coupons, so I don't know if I'll have any extra discounts on Candle Day, but that's not going to stop me from shopping. I always love going to the store super early in the morning and just going crazy buying all the candles and filming a video for you guys showing you what I bought. But there has been 20% coupons that go out. If you got one of those, you better stock up because that is the best coupon that you can get. And then they do sometimes have $10 off, $40 that you can only use one time. Now my favorite time to shop Candle Day, I always like to go the first day right when they open. It's gonna depend on where you live, how big of a city you live in, and what kind of store you have, depending on if they're gonna have a long wait or a long line. My stores aren't that big. I live in the Des Moines area and I don't feel like it's that crowded when I shop Candle Day. I feel like it gets more crowded in like the afternoon, but a lot of my stores open up at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and I like to just be there a little bit before. There's never usually a huge line outside of my stores, and I just like get right in, get my candles, and check out. So then I don't have to be waiting in line outside the store. I don't have to be waiting in line to check out. I find that if you go to maybe a less busy mall, a less traffic store, or like maybe a standalone Bath & Body Works, you'll have less wait times. But I know if you're going to a super populated mall, if you live in a huge city, you might be having to wait in line for a little bit to even get in the store or to check out. If you wanted to know what time your store is opening, then just head to the Bath & Body Works website, and on the menu you'll click store locator, and then you just type in your zip code and it'll tell you what the hours are for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I know not everyone can get there early in the morning. If first of all, most people have to work on Fridays, of course, if you work a normal 9-to-5 job, and then Saturday I can expect to be pretty busy in the mornings. So maybe if you can't go like on Friday or early, I would try maybe like a little bit before store closes, a little bit in the evening time. I feel like the crowds will be a little less crazy. So I plan on shopping early Friday morning. I'm gonna hit a few stores. I like to check different stores to see if they have different inventory. Some stores might have some older fall candles, but a lot of the fall stuff has been sold out. So you might want to check like a less trafficked store for those if you're looking for some older spring, summer, or fall candles, because sometimes I will buy those. Sometimes I will leave them and hope that they'll be back when I'm back for semi-annual sale, because then you get an even better discount on those for 75% off. But if it's something I really like, I'll go ahead and snag it for the Candle Day price. Now, I forgot to mention this earlier. I'm trying to remember all this stuff off the top of my head, but I heard that Friday is a rewards member only day. So online and in stores, I feel like most people now, if you do shop Bath & Body Works, you probably are a rewards member. I don't know how they're going to track that in stores. I feel like that's not possible unless everyone's showing like their rewards ID when they walk in, but I don't think it's going to be that serious. I don't think they're going to check in stores besides just entering your phone number, or else if you're not a member, they're probably just going to sign you up anyway. So I don't think you should worry about that. But for shopping online, you'll definitely have to be logged into your account to get the deals. Now for online, they also do the same price point, $9.95, but pretty much every single year to date, they have made Candle Day pricing a code. So that's why I prefer to shop in store, because you get a better deal, because online you can't stack a discount on top of the $9.95 usually. I mean, it could change, you never know, but I highly doubt it. They don't usually let you use the coupons online, plus you have to pay for shipping. That's usually like 10 bucks or so. And they do have a limit typically. Oh, I can't remember if it's 15 or if it's 18. It's one of those in between there. So that can limit you online, but you can go ahead and just like place another order. You just have to pay for shipping again. And in stores, they don't usually care. You can usually get as many as you want. So I think that's most of the kind of details of the sale and what you need to know. But I do want to share all the new candles that are coming out for Candle Day. There is some fun collections coming, and I do want to share my top 10 recommendations, which I have behind me. A lot of you guys wanted to see what my top picks are, and so last year I did a top 10, and so this year I'm also going to do a top 10 of my favorite candles. Now this is a little weird for me because this year I have bought the least amount of candles ever. Like, I am really trying to not go crazy with candles anymore. I've decluttered a huge part of my collection. I used to collect like 300 plus candles, because I have been into Bath & Body Works since 2010, and I've been making videos about them for years. But now I've kind of been in just like keeping what I love mode, and I'm really proud of like how much I've narrowed down my collection, because now it's not taking over all my storage space, all of my beauty room, and I just have like certain areas where I store a few candles and like to have a couple on hand, but I stopped buying a lot of backups and stuff like that. So that's just something to keep in mind. You don't need to have like a humongous collection that you see on YouTube. A lot of people do use this Candle Day sale to stock up for the entire year and buy like all their candles for the year, because it's not just Christmas candles. Of course, Christmas candles are a huge part of it. That is what Bath & Body Works is selling currently, but with the new collections coming, a lot of these will work for all year round. They're going to relaunch some spring scents, some summery ones, some nice gourmands as well. So you can stock up for the whole year and be set and have like the best prices of the year. And if you need gifts or anything, you know, you can buy those Christmas ones. But don't go too crazy on the Christmas, because that's such a limited season, unless you're buying like certain scents that do work all year round, but you probably don't want to be burning your fresh balsam in spring and summer. So let's go over all the candles coming for Candle Day, some new collections you can expect to see. Like I said, there's a ton of candles. They're gonna have a lot of stock, so if you can't go the first day, don't worry too much about it, unless there is like certain holiday candles or fall candles that you must have that you're gonna be really upset if you miss. Then you'll definitely want to go the first day. But if you're just kind of like here to have fun, you know, smell all the things in store and just grab a few that you really enjoy, then I wouldn't worry about it. There's gonna be plenty of stock, and they will replenish a little bit with some new collections if they do run out too much. So they're gonna be having the All I Want for Christmas collection, and I don't have photos of these, so I apologize. I'm having to look on my favorite blogger, Life Inside the page. On her website, she has a whole list of everything. So I'm just gonna read these off. The All I Want for Christmas collection is like a bunch of just like Christmas favorites that we've had before, so nothing super new. They're gonna have vanilla balsam, strawberry snowflakes finally. I know we had the candle last year, but now they are having the candle out for Candle Day. They also have cranberry pear Bellini. That one always comes back. The Perfect Christmas, which this one's already in stores, but it's gonna have new packaging, and Merry Mimosa. We also have Paris Cafe coming back for Candle Day. They do this one pretty much every Candle Day now. They'll bring it back. One of my favorites. You'll probably see it in my top 10 behind me. But it's just a really nice, just like coffee shop type of scent. And this one doesn't have like special packaging. It's the same kind of brown core packaging that we're used to. Next up, we have an entire body care collection of candles. So your favorite body care scents coming in a candle. And this is what I love to shop for Candle Day. They usually do this every year. They'll release a few, and I buy a lot from these because I don't know, I love having my favorite body care in candles so I can burn it throughout the house and have that scent. And I was just peeking in my store today to see if they had put anything out, and they were putting out this collection. So this will definitely be there. They had Dahlia in the candle, which is super exciting. This hasn't been back probably since the original launch of the body care of Dahlia, so I will definitely be picking this one up. Sweet Pea is also going to be in a candle, and I definitely want to get that one. Also, Saltwater Breeze. I don't think I've ever had that in a candle, so I'm really excited about that one as well. It is kind of a nice summery, fresh scent, but I'm definitely going to be picking that one up. In the Stars, this one usually comes back every Candle Day, but I usually always grab another one because I love it. Butterfly as well. That one reminds me so much of Sweet Pea, but it's like a little bit more powerful, a little more grown-up version of Sweet Pea. It's a very pretty fruity floral. They also have the Ocean scent from the men's line. I think this one has come back a couple times. Into the Night as well. It comes back usually every Candle Day, but that's a really nice scent to burn too. It's just, you know, it's very sexy. It smells like really high-end perfume. It's so nice, like a dark berry. Japanese Cherry Blossom, I did see that one today as well. I don't feel like that one's been in a candle for a while. And then they're also going to have 1,000 Wishes in Pure Wonder, which I did already get the Pure Wonder. If you guys got that Black Friday tote, it was in there. It's the same one that was in that tote, but it is a nice candle. So I get excited for those body care candles, and those I feel like typically sell pretty good. Okay, next up they have the Four Seasons collection coming out, and I'm kind of excited to see what these are going to be. We have the Perfect Autumn, the Perfect Spring, the Perfect Summer, and the Perfect Winter. So one for each season. And I'm so curious to see if these are repackages of certain scents, because I feel like they've had the Perfect Autumn before. They used to have a scent called Autumn. I don't know if that's going to be what's in there, or like Winter, the Perfect Winter. Is that just going to be the winter candle? I don't know. But I'm curious to see what those are going to be. But those are, again, nice year-round scents that you could stock up for next year. And then the Spring Refresh is also going to be there. So again, you don't have to only get holiday scents. Definitely get some of your spring ones too, to stock up and get the best prices on. They're going to have just the classics like Tiki Beach, which is personally probably my favorite more tropical candle. We also have White Tea and Sage, Mahogany Coconut, Black Teakwood, Fresh Cut Lilacs. And then they have something called a Supper Club, which is kind of like a fancy candle collection, very date night-esque, which has a black tie. That one reminds me a lot of Into the Night. Very sexy, kind of going out vibe. Sweet Whiskey, I'm excited to have that one. I definitely want to pick that one up. You guys know Sweet Whiskey is one of my favorites in body care, and they have done it in candle a couple times. They also have Raspberry Mimosa and Peach Bellini. You guys know me, I love my sweet scents, I like my gourmand, so I'm more excited about this new launch called the Sweet Tooth Collection. So we have a Blueberry Lemon Sour, which could be interesting. Candy Emporium. I have no idea what Candy Emporium is supposed to smell like. I'll have to see if I can find notes for it, but I haven't seen much about it yet. Caramel Drizzle, which they've done this one a couple times. It's like ultra sweet caramel. And then Lavender Marshmallow making a comeback as well. So excited for that one. It's one that comes back here and there, and it's just such a loved scent of mine. And then we also have some more spring ones here, which just kind of have some basic packaging, but just nice like everyday kind of scents, not just like one season in particular. So we have watermelon lemonade, pink apple punch, pineapple mango, eucalyptus rain, island margarita, laundry day. Always buy one of these every candle day. I love that one. And then cinnamon spiced vanilla. So those are just ones that you can burn all year long. I feel like those are probably, even though they're boring to me, I feel like they're pretty popular during candle day for those that are trying to stock up. So those are the candles that will for sure be out on the floor for candle day. Now there is a couple other collections that they have in the back, but they're not supposed to put out unless that they are very dwindled down on their candle selection. So we might see these Saturday, Sunday. So I'm planning to stop back on Sunday and kind of check stuff out and see if they put out any other collections. If you guys have a smaller store that maybe doesn't have quite as much inventory, this might be one to check if they put these out, but they're most likely not going to be out on the first day of candle day. But they have this really fun white elephant collection. These have just like the cutest packaging, and I just feel like they're a very fun, unique scents. We have a Cosmopolitan, so it's probably going to smell like a Cosmo, but it has really cute like a Santa hat presents all over it. So adorable. And then Candy Cane Colada, which could be interesting. I mean, I know when they did that weird mashup of Twisted Peppermint and what was it, one of the coffee scents, but it was actually very good. I feel like we'll have to see what that one's gonna smell like. It could be a hit or a miss. They also have one called Top Shelf Elf, which could be interesting as well. I have no idea what to expect from that one. And then this last collection I'm really interested in, but it looks like it's most likely not going to be out on the floor. Possibly on Sunday, but it's not guaranteed. But I definitely want most of the scents in this collection. It's called the All Is Calm, and they have a hot pink cocoa. Like, that sounds delicious. I have no idea what that would be like. Maybe like a strawberry with hot cocoa. I feel like that would be so good, or a raspberry. There's also caramel frappuccino, which seems like a totally new scent. Brioche French toast, like, yes please, I really want this collection. All the foodies are going to be wanting this. And then white chocolate macadamia. Yes, why do they leave the foodie collections? Why do they leave them for later? I want them now. So we may or may not be able to get our hands on those. Definitely not the first day though, but I'll definitely be checking back. So if you guys want those really bad and you want them for that sale price, definitely check back maybe Saturday night, Sunday, to see if they are available, because they're definitely not supposed to put them out until Saturday, if they are. But if they still have a lot of others left over, they probably won't. Now, I do want to share my top 10 picks that I think you guys should check out if you guys usually like the same scents as me. And also, I would love some recommendations from you guys as well, because I honestly have no idea really what I want for candle day this year, since I have been trying to not really buy as much. I will say I definitely have my eye on those more higher priced candles, like the ones that can be up to $29 and have the nice like fancy lids, because you're getting a steal on those. Those will usually sell out super fast, like first day for sure those are going to be gone. But I really wanted that Feliz Navidad one that has that special lid, and it smells so good. I haven't bought that one yet. But anyways, let me get into my top 10 candles for candle day. Of course, I did pick out my Paris Cafe. I always like to share this one for candle day. It's just a nice coffee scent. I feel like this is just such a nice, warm, and inviting scent to have burning in the house. It has notes of rich roasted coffee, sugared brioche, and vanilla cream. I love this one. It literally smells like you just walked into a coffee shop. It smells like coffee grounds, but it has a very nice sweetness to it from all like the syrups that you smell in the coffee shop, and even like the whipped cream. So I love me some Paris Cafe. This has been a favorite of the new candles this year, and I feel like this one will go pretty quickly. If you guys like gourmand dessert scents, this is such a good one. This is raspberry thumbprint. It smells so good. It literally smells like a soft vanilla frosted cookie filled with like a raspberry jelly. It's amazing just how delicious this is. It has buttery shortbread, rich raspberry jam sprinkled with powdered sugar, and that is exactly it. They really nailed this fragrance and made it smell so edible. One of my top favorites this year. Okay, vanilla balsam. Of course, I have some older packagings on some of these, but I love this one. I'm not really into the plain balsam candles when it comes to Christmas scents. I like it mixed with something, and this one mixes in that sweet vanilla, and it just smells so good. So it really is like vanilla and pine trees, but I love it. It makes my sweet gourmand heart happy, and I love burning this one around the holidays. So this has balsam fir, frosted vanilla, and snow-capped pine needles. I don't know how, because I feel like that combo, when you think about it, sounds kind of gross, but it blends so nicely and it really works together. Okay, this one has been the classic, a must for me every year, Marshmallow Fireside. This is your smoky, sitting at the campfire, but has the sweetness of the marshmallow in there. So intoxicating. I never get tired of it. It's so good. And I've loved this one for like the 10 plus years that it's come out. Still a favorite of mine. Notes are toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, fire roasted vanilla, and crystallized amber. Next we have a body care scent, and it's in the stars. One of my favorites. Of course, I do love the body care so much, but I also love having this in a candle. If you guys like Baccarat Rouge, or if you guys like Ariana Grande's Cloud, imagine that, but in candle form. It's amazing. Not exactly spot on, but it is so close. It just has this beautiful, airy sweetness. I love it. It just has notes of bergamot champagne, night blooming water lily, and pink salted amber. Another new release of 2023. This is the Crunchy English Toffee. Another one for my gourmand scent lovers. I know they only came out with a couple like gourmand scents for candles this year, but they really nailed the ones that they came out with. This has notes of sweet brown sugar, crunchy toffee, and a dash of vanilla extract. Definitely another one I want to get a backup of for Candle Day. Even though I'm not trying to do so many backups, but this one and the raspberry thumbprint, they're just that good. This is so chocolatey. I feel like it smells even more like a rich chocolate than even the hot cocoa and cream does. And it has like the yummy saltiness. Oh, this is delicious. Definitely a must-have for Candle Day. Of course, I had to include lavender marshmallow as well. If you haven't had the chance to try this one yet, oh my gosh, you are missing out. It's so good. I'm glad it's coming back. This has been a favorite of mine for years. I remember it first came out in like this really fun sweet shop collection. Oh my gosh, that was my favorite collection. They had like a pink bubblegum in there, a raspberry macaroon. They don't do those collections like that anymore, but this is so good. It has notes of fluffy marshmallow, a touch of lavender, and fresh vanilla bean, and it only comes out every couple of years, every few years. So it is a more rare one, but I'm glad they do bring it back for us here and there so that we can stock up. This is one like I would burn this all year round. It's like almost a signature scent for me. It's a very candied sweet lavender, like almost like it says marshmallows and a little bit of lavender, but not overpowering in the slightest. I have to grab a couple of those to stay a little stocked up. Next we have, for my fresh lovers, this is Laundry Day. And sometimes like when I'm cleaning or on the weekends, I just want my house to smell like a clean house. Like you smell like you're doing laundry, your house smells so clean. So I don't always like it to smell like food. So this just gives it a nice clean freshness, and it literally smells like laundry detergent and dryer sheets. What can I say? It's so fresh, little powdery, but it's very strong. I always buy one every year because I love burning this. It has notes of fresh air, crisp eucalyptus, and soft lavender. If your stores have any left, you definitely have to grab the pistachio and toasted vanilla. Now I know apparently this was supposed to come out in body care. Haven't seen anything about it, and now I feel weird because I made a whole video but like these are the scents that are coming and they didn't come. And some of them were very Christmassy scents, so I'm very surprised to not have seen it yet because everything I've seen on Tessa's blog has always come true. And we found the hot cocoa and cream, but we have not seen this yet, so I'm still kind of holding out to see if maybe this is coming for semi-annual sale. I don't know if it's going to come for Body Care Day because I feel like we would start to see some more sneak peeks of people getting it in shipment, but I haven't seen any sneak peeks of Body Care Day besides that Meet Me in Miami scent, which I think is going to be for that. But I'm hoping that this is still coming. Love this candle, so if you guys see this one in stores, definitely snatch it up. I feel like there's probably not a ton left of it. I know it's still online for now, but I could see this one selling out pretty quick. So if you're like, I need that candle, I would definitely go early to grab it, or get on the website as early as you can and snag what's available. But this is just one of my favorite scents. It literally smells like delicious almond cream. It's so good. It has just notes of salted pistachios and toasted vanilla almonds, but yeah, it's really creamy too and so edible. Okay, and lastly, I had to share the Perfect Christmas. This is what I was talking about earlier. You can get those with the fancier lids. Like this one came out last year and it was a $32 candle, and I got it on Candle Day for $9.95, which is so good. But I love the Perfect Christmas scent. It's one of my favorites, just like holiday scents. This is kind of my go-to. This one and the Vanilla Balsam. But this one has notes of fresh cut pine again, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow, and it's so sweet. I guess it's a little similar to Vanilla Balsam a little bit. But I feel like Vanilla Balsam definitely has more of the pine in it. This one just has like a hint of it, but also some type of spiciness in here. It's just all around literally the perfect Christmas scent, just like the name is. So I highly recommend checking this one out as well. So that is it for this video today. And yeah, don't forget, Candle Day starts on Friday. I'm so excited. Let me know down below if you guys have any other questions that I did not answer. I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities, just from what I know from years past, because I know Bath & Body Works themselves hasn't really announced anything yet. I'm sure they will on either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm hoping that the following week is still going to be their annual body care day. I know they've been running some really good body care sales though, so I'm like, is there still going to be a body care day? I'm hoping so, and hopefully it will be a really good price and that they will come out with some new body care for that. But I will definitely film kind of like my, if you want to see my top scents like from Bath & Body Works this year, maybe I can kind of do a roundup of that so far. To be honest, it's been very minimal with their body care for sure, because I feel like this year they haven't come out with that much that I've really loved. But yeah, let me know if that's something you would like to see, that I can go over just my top picks for body care day, or do some type of ranking for maybe their fall and Christmas launches, because I did do a ranking for spring and summer for this year already. So that is it for this video. Who's excited for Candle Day? Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I answered some questions for you if you had any, and hopefully I can help make your Candle Day shopping a little easier. But I'm gonna let you go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.